25, contact departures.
That's going to see 25.
Wow, hello. Hello there, everybody. How you all doing? How you all doing today, folks? Hopefully you're doing well. How are we sounding? Hopefully we're sounding good. Let me just turn myself up just a tad. Hopefully we're good as gold. Maybe I'm too loud. Folks, welcome back to another SydSquad show. It is lovely to have your company here today, and that's right, you guessed it. We're gonna pop them up on screen. You know where we are today. We are we're on top of the beautiful, the one and only Rydges Sydney Airport Hotel, right here. Less than 200 steps from Terminal 1. You know it. Best views of the apron. We're going to enjoy those beautiful views this afternoon for a couple of hours of plane spotting, if you'll have us. Welcome back to SydSquad. It's my pleasure to have you here once again. There we go. We're on. As you can probably tell at the top of the screen, it says feels like 26 degrees, but I must disagree with it. It is an absolute stinker today. It is so hot, but there is a beautiful, we're back. There is a beautiful sea breeze crossing over the field here. Lovely southerly. Only very light, but still quite nice. Maybe I'm just a tad loud. Maybe a tad loud. You'll have to give me a 5x5. Actually, there's a few coming in. Thank you there, Naoki. But look, a wonderful occasion as well to bring in an afternoon show today. Given the scenario is a very hot afternoon, I've had a few little issues with things overheating while setting up, that be the audio. So if the audio does drop out, please know that I will get it back as best as I can. I've covered everything up, including myself. I've had pretty much a bath of SPF 50 before I came out today. Yeah, look, we're hoping that everything will be okay. A very good afternoon to all the moderators tuning in today, the members of the show as well. Lovely to have your company once more. Well, I tell you what, we had a nice show the other night, didn't we? At when Captain Emily flew in. I believe she went out this morning on the EK 415, 6 o'clock this morning. So she's gone. She's gone back to Dubai. It seems like, or feels like 36 degrees. Is that right? Oof. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's not. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. A little treat coming for you in about 20 minutes time as well. So we'll hang on to that just for a little bit. But the reason of the show today, well, there's two reasons. One of those I'll explain in about 20 minutes to you, and the first reason that we're up here today in this beautiful spot is the China Southern Inaugural Beijing Daxing International Airport service that links the new airport in Beijing, which was opened in 2019, to Sydney Airport. The first one coming to Australia as well, so very exciting. Looking forward to it. The aircraft at this stage, now the bay has already changed, I think once or twice, but we're anticipating it to park on bay number 10, which is just down on our right-hand side. Normally we see Qantas A380 park there. The Super Q quite often will park there as well. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing that. And we might, if we're lucky, we might even see a little bit of waterworks out here in front of us as well. So fingers crossed, cross your fingers, that we might get to see a little bit of waterworks. But yeah, again, out of our hands. All we can do is set the tripod up, get the stream up. Hopefully we're running nice and smooth. We're looking good, we're sounding good. That is what we are after today. So look, we've got a little bit of a quiet period at the moment today. However, just due to the heat today, it would have been a little bit careless to try and stream earlier and push through for a couple of hours during the heat of the day. It is hot enough as it is. I've already been standing up here for about an hour, setting up and getting my things ready to go. So we're actually up about 5 minutes early for you as well. I would have liked to have gone a little bit earlier, but yeah, just had a few little problems with the gear sort of, and the heat and all that sort of stuff. I think sort of playing sillies with us. But yeah, folks, look at that wonderful view. I'll get my mug off very, very shortly. But I just wanted to give you all a warm welcome and thank you so much for tuning in to another SydSquad live show today. We might even get a wave from Kurt a little bit later on during the show as well. He's not going to be here, but we'll get him on the camera. If you're watching the Turkish show, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But a lovely occasion to welcome a new service here to Sydney Airport in the only way that we know how here at SydSquad, and that is to live stream it. Lucky we've got the availability to do that today. Another little thing before we do continue, the show will go up till around 4:45, absolutely no later than 4:45. Mrs. S, she's going out to a little Chrissy party tonight, so I've got to be there. I've got to be home. There is no ifs, no buts, no nothings about it. So 4:45 is the hard finish time. I did see there was an Atlas Air 747 coming about 4:30, so I think that will round out our show. China Southern, that will be gracing us with its presence about 3:45. Also, I think it's a little bit late today, but that is quite okay. That is okay by our books. If we, as long as we get it, as long as we feature it on the show, we're good as gold. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. We've got Qantas 64, the A380, on its way in as well. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I think it's about 25 minutes, maybe half hour away, coming up probably past Canberra at the moment. The lovely A380, always lovely to see those on the shows, particularly when we're in the 1/6 right configuration, even better. So folks, let's oh, that's a lovely call sign, very familiar. Folks, let's rip right in because we've got no delay to start the show, but a lovely warm welcome to you all. You're tuning in to the live show today. Speaking of the airfield operations cars, just doing their runway inspection during the quieter time of the day. Just finished doing the main runway here, runway 16 right, and a little bit of a look around the grounds as well, just along the northern apron. Always very exciting to see a 777 parked here on the northern apron. Given the beautiful GE90 sounds. I mean, look, we don't want to compete. We don't want to compete head to head with the hot dog stand about where we can get better sounds from. I don't know. You'll have to let us know when we listen to this thing push back. Should be getting underway probably within the next hour or so. The Cathay 100. Over there on the right-hand side of your screen as well, that is our Qantas 1. They'll be heading off to London Heathrow this afternoon. Now, a few messages there to rip through. It looks like looks like you can hear me all good. Looks like the quality is a-okay. Give you a nice view down there of Bay 24, and with the beautiful Air Services Australia control tower there in the background. A couple of messages there to. Oh dear, what's going on with my overlays? Stand by. Let me just try and fix that really quickly. Hang on.
Killing 224 Delta, wind is 050 degrees, 1 knots, crosswind 14, runway 34 left, clear to land.
3 left, land, killing 224 Delta.
She doesn't want to play ball all of a sudden. You'll have to forgive me.
41 Delta, Sydney Tower.
Oh, there we go. All right, we'll in just a moment. There we go. Just trying to protect all the equipment as best I can with the heat. Andrew Snedden, welcome to the Bondi Beach Commander, a new member joining us today. Good on you there, Andrew. Welcome, mate. Fast Eddie as well. Welcome back for 2 months. Get it out of the way now, fam. Well, I'll tell you what. We don't want to. Oh wait, look, you're nice and early. There's no doubt about it. You're first in, actually, Fast Eddie. Appreciate the 2 months there as well. And Eloise, good afternoon to you there, Eloise. You've been with us there for 26 months in the Punt House. Thank you there, Eloise. And Peter Carroll there, 32 months there in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Thanks, Tim, Mods and Rydges for another great stream. Well, good on you there, Pete. Lovely to have your company here once again on the live show today. Bravo as well, 13 months there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. And we've also got Joshua. G'day there, Josh. Joshua's been a member with us for 29 months there in the Uluru Lodge. G'day, SydSquad. Wow, sounds like a bumper stream. Yeah, well, quite literally, I feel like I'm being cooked, but no, I've had a before I ventured out here today. No, Max, there's no chance I'm walking to the hot dog stand today, especially if we get a little bit of waterworks. Who knows? Who knows? Just that heat. The equip.
Yeah, just that's alright.
Just a 787 Sydney Tower.
The equipment as best I can with the with my back. Yeah, it seems like we're running quite okay now. Just yeah, please bear with me. We don't regularly stream in this time of the day, so especially with these. I've got my my SydSquad towel up here as well, trying to block the sun off some of the. We've had a runway swap there as well, which I've missed. We're on 3-4s. There we go. We've also got the green. Oh, Maxine saying I need an umbrella. Unfortunately, it's a little bit breezy up here for an umbrella. It's just a little bit too breezy. Let me see if we can. It seems to be running okay. It's all right. So we are we're on 3-4 lefts down there, eh? They've done the flip. I thought they might hang on. We were expecting a southerly tonight. I was thinking, oh, maybe they can hold off.
Okay, 23 Delta traffic is an A320 followed by sub departing off street.
So they're on sod props at the moment. So the 3-4 left for arrivals, and then 1-6 left for departures in the opposite direction. So they're feeding both air traffic out over the bay at the moment. Got all sorts of heat warnings going on as well. The iPhone's thinking, what are we doing out here? So please forgive me. Seems like the stream's running okay for now. Am I right?
Wind 050 degrees, 15 knots, crosswind 14 on my
Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to come and hold up the umbrella, that would be awesome. Greg's there in the chat saying looks like a nice day for a stream. Yeah, it is. It's just it's just on the warm side, unfortunately. The conditions, although beautiful, does make things a little tricky, a little on the tricky side for the equipment. There we go. All right, we're in business. Mick Malloy dropping in a $10 super chat on the show today. Wish I could stay. Taking delivery of a squeaky new car later this arvo. Then our stream tonight. Oh, good. How good's that new car? What are you getting? Thanks for the I mean, there is a little bit of a southerly, which you can probably hear via the audio. It is just the hot sun. Yeah, Mick, thank you so much there for dropping in the tenner today. Appreciate it. And Jono Stewart, welcome back to the Bondi Beach Cabana there. 1 month. Got any there, Jono? And Mark Bingers is here as well. Hi, Tim. Very bad day today. Everyone lost their job. No more live watching Tim's live stream. Oh, look at that. Hey, Bingers, that's if we can hold it. That's if we can hold a stream, mate. That's what we're hoping for. I've even got a little fan here, but it won't do anything, I don't think. Oh, good on you, Bingers. Hopefully you're going to stick around for the China Southern arrival. Appreciate the $15 super chat there. Yeah, I know I'm still getting dropouts there, fellas. Yeah, look, there's not a whole lot that I can do. It's just I think the phone's causing the problems at the moment. Josh Hick there, member for 21 months there in the lodge as well. Sneaky watch at work. Hope nobody's peaking. Hey, I like that. Peaking, of course, the name of the old, well, still currently is in use, of course, but the old Beijing airport. Today's service coming in from the new Daxing International Airport. Are you there, Josh? I got the pun there. And Tom Coates there, member for 9 months as well. Are you there, Tom? And Luke as well, dropping in a $2 super chat. Thank you so much there, Luke. No message received. It read loud and clear. Thank you so much there, Luke. I need an ice suit. Yeah, I think if the phone can cool down for me a little bit, that would be fantastic. All right, let's see what we can get out of the sod props action. Little bit tricky to see down there. A bit of a sausage sizzle down there today. I think I've got a feeling today's going to be a bit of a challenging old live stream. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's hope for the best today.
It's 14. Quebec is a 737 starting concentration trailer on my team.
But I'll tell you what, I'm sweating up an absolute stormer. Look at this guy. This guy's getting a roll through all the way down to the end by the looks of things. Seems like we're not having any drops at the moment, which is good news. Should be running nice and smooth for you. I mean, yeah, look, that temperature up there in the middle, most certainly not a clear indication, I think, of what the temperature actually feels like. I know it's got the old feels like temperature in there, but I'll tell you what, it's seems considerably hotter than what it would probably seem on there.
Just at 204, wind 06 degrees, 15 knots, cross the 15 from A340 to pit lane.
Might need a Samsung. Oh, let's not start that conversation there. All right, sorry, I'm just trying to rearrange a few things just to try and hope that we get a little bit of stability here.
X-ray, whiskey Zulu.
How's our cafe loading going on down there? Got the One World livery down there, of course. The temperature of my equipment that I'm using, 72 degrees. I don't think that's pretty healthy at all.
299 is on heading with 230, line up from my 3 left, ready immediate.
Oh, line up 3-4 left. We're going to get a departure here.
Ground 126.5.
I'll tell you what, you're all keeping me very busy there in the chat. Oh, 72.5 degrees. any hotter than I think the thing's going to. Well, I mean, as long as it hangs on, that's the main thing. A couple of messages there to catch up on there. Luke College there dropping in a $3 super chat. Shout out to Kiwi Nana coming in on flight Jetstar 204. All right, Jetstar 204. Now that's not it there, is it? I was not really paying attention. I hope that was the one, but that's the one that's got that white tail. The rudder's all white. So I'm not sure if that one, if Kiwi Nana's on board. I hope that's the one. I mean, Jetstar coming into the international terminal, I reckon it's probably a good shout.
Right, 299, thanks. I've got a minute heading from departures. I was going to clear it up airborne for you, but just wanted to get you moving. But it's lit 290, thank you. And you can connect departures.
Oh dear, sorry about that.
Lifting 290 departures, no worries.
No worries, mate. All right, there we go. Well, if that is the Jetstar 204, which I hope it is, there you go. Because I'm not going to open up my flight radar to check. I don't need my. I don't want to ask any more of my equipment than I have to at this moment. Good on you there, Luke. Appreciate that this afternoon. I apologise for the subpar quality of the show today. And Osmain's there as well, dropping in a $3 super chat. Time for an ice cold beverage. Well, I'll tell you what, if I've got it here somewhere, pretty sure it's in the shade down here somewhere. The best that I can do is hang on, where are we? This is about the best I can do. I've got the SydSquad water bottle today. And hang on, let's do it. Let's do a little check, right? Now look at this. If this is not proof that the SydSquad water bottle is effective, hang on. Oh dear. There we go. Look at that. Cold as ice. It's still keeping the beverage nice and cool. So that's the best I can do. I don't know. That's about the best I can do. But I'll tell you what, definitely needed today. Because yeah, it's we're cooking up something fierce. All right, folks. It seems like the show is running nice. So let's not delay, folks. Before well, there's a number of messages that I do have to catch up on in there, but I do want to touch on something that's important for today's show. And I think for a lot of you Sydney-siders, if you've been waiting for the Rydges tickets to go on sale, who's been waiting? Who's coming? Who's coming? I've got to ask the viewers. Now I know that there's probably a lot of people who can't come due to other commitments and things like that. But the Rydges event just around the corner, early next year. Friday the 17th of February. It's going to be on in just this room behind me. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event.
Sorry, just confirm you're ready.
Tickets are now on sale. I'm going to get the moderators to chuck the exclamation point event there in the chat. Just making sure we're not down. Just making sure we're not down. Exclamation point event. You can head over to the Eventbrite website. You can pick up your tickets. They are limited. The room behind, meanwhile, is massive, but is limited to 120 people. So there are 120 tickets up for grabs. So that is now absolutely on sale. So the moderators are going to look after you. They've got the command there. They're going to put an exclamation point event, and it's going to bring up an Eventbrite link. Now, if you're interested in a ticket, head on over, come and join us. There's going to be some prizes. There might even be a room up for grabs. So, but you got to be in it to win it. You got to be there. You got to be there at the event. So if you're not there, you can't win. And amongst other things, all of the details are going to be there on the website, there on the Eventbrite website. There's going to be some giveaways. We're even going to have Claire from Little Wings, the CEO of Little Wings. She's going to be there. So we are very, very excited to have her there. They're going to be doing a few little bits and bobs as well, which I'm sure you'll be able to read about on the Eventbrite link. So go and check it out. Go and have a look. If it's fancy, if it tickles your fancy, come and join us. We're all going to be there. Myself, Matt, and Kurt are going to be there. We're also going to have a few little special things, a few little giveaways, a few little games and things like that. The bar is right there as well. A few little canapes and things going around the room as well. It's going to be a wonderful afternoon. It's school holidays, and just remember that that Christmas is just around the corner. So if you don't know what to get your kids, get your partner that watches SydSquad, or maybe you can hint to your better half or that special someone. Hey, this event's on. I don't know what I want for Christmas, but why not get me this? Then I'll be happy. So I reckon if you can, have a look, and you can go and get your tickets now. They're on sale. We're going to do a Facebook post on Facebook in about 6 minutes. It's going to pop up, so you can also head over to the Facebook page. That'll come up at 2:30 local time, and time now 2:24. So a couple of minutes until that post becomes live. So good time to mention it. So you can go and get your tickets, and of course we want to enjoy these views. Let's sell it out. I reckon we can sell it out. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. What do you reckon? I know there's been. I was actually told by the Rydges staff down here. They've had several phone calls asking When are the tickets going on sale? This sort of thing. couple of the viewers trying to undercut us. I like it. So yeah, head on over. If someone's there available, I'd love to get that link pinned at the top of the chat there if we can. Someone might be able to if someone's watching that can do it, that would be awesome. But yeah, the link is there now in the chat. You can get over there. You can, you know what? I don't want to say rush, but I reckon you should you should not dilly-dally, especially if it's on the cards for you in January. School holidays not gonna be much better. There's going to be no better event to come in. You can talk aviation. I'm going to be doing some trivia. Now I've got the trivia already sorted. So if you fancy yourself as a bit of an aviation buff, might be for you.
43 heavy City Tower traffic is a 737.
And if you've got kids as well, there's going to be kids trivia as well. So there's going to be something for the kids. And a few little prizes available as well. So you know, not saying you got to come, but if you fancy a fun night out with the SydSquad Fan Bam, I reckon this is the place to be. All the details there in the chat. So I can see Jenny's popped it up there. I don't know if I can. There we go. It's up on screen. So Nightbot's got you sorted. And can I? Oh, I don't think I can pin it, unfortunately.
23 heavy City Tower.
Never mind. All right, Scooter 3, just checking in with Tower there. They're taxiing down. Taxiway Alpha, there they go. Heading out towards the bay. And, they'll come past here very, very shortly. Heading back to Singapore today. Oh, Canberra Queen's already booked a ticket. Oh, who else has already booked? I want to see, put your hands up. Put your hands up if you've already booked a ticket. I want to get a gauge of who's going. Who are we going to meet? Because we've got faces to names to put, you know. It's not just a social event. There's prizes to be won and all that jazz.
Hi, 793, 7943, 06 degrees.
Hello, mate. Have you got some sunscreen on? Look left. Now, the only place that I can think that you might be is down there, but it doesn't look like you. Or it could be. I don't know. I need specifics. Need specifics. Good on you, mate. And Johnny Neal, been a member with us for 35 months there in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Good on you, John. Great way to spend a Friday afternoon. Another month with this amazing channel. Thank you so much there, John. Mate, we're very much appreciative of your wonderful ongoing support here of the channel. And thank you for bringing up 35 on this this special stream today. Thank you there, John. Oh, all right. So who's got tickets? Vanessa's got tickets. I love it. Ali, have you got tickets? G family, thanks Tim. We've booked. Good on you there, G family. Michelle's booked as well. Canberra Queen. Maxine's booked. Chiller's booked. Sam is booked. Carmen's coming as well. Jay Him's got it as well. Tom Coates is working. Oh, what a shame. Yin, do you ship merch to Australia? Absolutely, mate. Yep. All the merch is available on the SydSquad website. And, of course, all proceeds going to our good friends there at Little Wings, of which you'll be able to meet Claire if you wish. and you can ask all about where your merchandise is going to. She'll be able to have her say as well in front of you all, which is very exciting. Going to have a bit of a panel Q&A as well. So we'll be able to find out lots of interesting information as well.
Hello, hi, 70943, contact ground 1.
There's our Bohai.
Ground 126 Control 5, some airport.
Yeah, Tianjin A330 just rolling in there, taking the Alpha 2 rapid exit. All right, so Raymond Rose there in the chat. He's booked her. I know Raymond's already booked. All right, it seems like it seems like there's a fair few of that have already got amongst it. How good is that? I am absolutely not. Did you hear that? Whoopsie daisies. That's all right. They're empty. No big deal. Righto, where's Scoot? Oh, they're about to. Oh, they're still holding short. Actually, they're not ready. Not quite ready to go. Not quite ready to go.
Excuse me, there'll be delay for your departures on that reference. Right.
Oh, okay. Short delay there for Scooter down the end. The Mango Pancakes. They're ready to go, but Tower is not ready for them to go yet. Bit of tight separation there. F22 Raptors there, dropping in a $5 super chat. I do apologise again. I won't use the ding dong sounds because I've got the audio thing in the shade, and I'm afraid if I touch anything, it's probably going to cause issues for me, I think. Thank you, mate, there with a $5 super chat. I can only assume that you're in Perth. Oh, actually, no, you are, because you just said so. I love the stream so far. Very stormy weather in Perth right now. There you go. F22 Raptor. The reason I say, without you mentioning that you're in Perth, is that display photo. It looks very familiar. It looks to me like the viewing spot there in Perth, which I streamed from a couple of months ago, and a wonderful view, particularly if they're using Runway 03. F22 Raptor, enjoy that cool weather. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully these storms have brought a nice cool change through. Fingers crossed. Good on you there, mate. Thank you so much there for dropping in a super chat today as well. And Hayden Appleyard, a wonderful supporter of the channel as well, dropping in 5 SydSquad memberships to the channel, and a warm welcome to all those lucky 5 viewers who have been so lucky to pick up a membership on today's show, courtesy of Hayden. Thank you there very much, Hayden. Geez, you look after us. Oh, thank you so much. Bingers as well. Bingers has dropped it into 3 as well. Kurt brings Tim to. No, well, I'm still waiting to see Kurt. We're going to have to keep our eyes peeled because we're going to see him. Probably not yet, but I reckon he won't be too far away, and we might actually get a cheeky wave out of him. I've got to keep my eyes peeled though for you, Bingers. I'll do my best. Qantas 64.
54. Roger, requesting a delay. Trying to get one departure away before the next roll.
Righto, she's going to be behind our little... Oh, no, she's not. Oh, actually, a little bit. Just behind our pole there. Our Qantas 64 Super out there over the bay. Bit of a sausage sizzle at the moment. We'll wait till she gets a tad closer before we enjoy this beautiful arrival of the A380. Looks like she might be parking on bay number 8, which is right in front of us. The best bay in the business, if you ask me. Bay number 8. Just before we move on, Karen's there dropping in a Kiwi 5. I know you're over in New Zealand at the moment there, Karen. This should be enough for a Macca's slushy. I think that's enough for 5, Karen. I think they're $1 each. Greetings from a much cooler NZ. Only 24 degrees there. Oh, tell you what, it feels like about 54 here. Wow.
Line up, runway 3 left, and wait.
I saw you flew out, I think yesterday it was, Karen? On your beautiful favourite Emirates A380. I hope you had a wonderful flight with them. I'm sure you did. I don't doubt it. Here's our Qantas 64 service from Johannesburg.
Tower Jet 765.
They're rolling in. I think they've
Traffic starting up, direction parallel runway.
requested the roll through there to taxiway Golf. They're not going to make Alpha 2.
Jet 765.
She's a big heavy bird today. Look at that. Still steamrolling down the runway in reverse.
Qantas 64, engine vacate, taxi right on Alpha.
Okay.
Did he just say okay? I mean, they're quite occupied when you think about it. They've got their taxi route to organise. They're still technically landing the aeroplane. But there they go, beautiful. What a sight! What a sight it is. Qantas 64. She'll make a right turn inevitably towards us on taxiway Alpha, and then come up. And she's going to park right in front of us.
3 runway, 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Cover takeoff. Runway 34 left.
Just what we've got a moment there, Hayden, dropping in a $5 super chat. Hi Tim, Cheeky Devil 2.0 from the Cheeky Devil 3.0. By the way, Curtis Cheeky Devil 1.0, is he? Is he the first edition? I'm the upgraded edition apparently, and you're upgraded from me. There you go. Good on you, Hayden. Stay cool, mate. Stay cool. That's all I can say. That is all I can say today. Oh dear.
That's 765, wind 060 degrees at 15 knots, runway 34 left.
Well, we'll come back to it shortly. We've got the mango pancakes about to roll now. Our first heavy departure with the green and blue backdrops.
Good.
Departure. Good.
Here we go, Scooter 3, off they go. Here comes our beautiful Subaru on the way in, just about to round the corner. So we might have had a little drop out then for that scoot. I apologise. Hopefully we're okay now.
Chile 178 Delta, wind 060 degrees, 13 knots, runway 3.
Take a left, space line, go on, take off.
City Tower, killing 225 dot already.
Killing 225 Delta, Cynthia.
Just looks like they're maybe not satisfied with what's going on down here. Oh no, they're going to turn in. Maybe they're just double checking, crossing T's and perhaps making a nice slow into the turn into the bay. How good's this, folks? Enjoy this.
Jet X-ray, Cynthia.
City Tower, get up there.
Oh. What a beautiful sight, hey? Lovely size comparison there as well. Right, it seems like they're flipping the runways again. I think we're back onto 16s, folks. Good news. Good news. It's the second time in the show they've flipped the runways on us. Fantastic. And looks like we've got our first two departures ready to go. Qantas 041 there next to, they're going to be at holding point Foxtrot. And we've got the, I don't want to call it the broccoli. I want to call it something nicer. I don't know, we'll figure out a nice name together. So there we go, flaps still extended as well, still in the extended configuration there for the Qantas 64 arrival from Johannesburg. I'll tell you what, how good is it when they taxi onto the bay here? Just a beautiful, smooth, soothing sound.
Runway 2, front heading right 210, line up runway 16
while they enter the parking bay. And just in the meantime, while we wait for our 16 right operations to begin, I might swing back our tags there to 16 right, which is great news because we'll see all the wonderful action here, and we're just about to commence the 16 right ops as well. So very exciting.
Killing 225 Delta, runway 16 right.
All right. So we announced the event about half an hour ago, and there's been already about a quarter of the tickets are already gone. I'll tell you what, that is pretty incredible, if you ask me.
Qantas 041, line up runway 16 right.
Righto, Qantas 041 next to go there. Taxiway Foxtrot, stop bars are down, the green lead-on lights are on. I don't know if you can see them on the screen. Looks like you can actually on that yellow centre line marking. Given the visual clearance and the verbal clearance to line up there on the active runway 16 right. So I'll tell you what, the event already in full swing.
Qantas 041, runway 16 right.
And I'll tell you what, I wasn't lying. If you're interested, you got to be quick.
Jet 1503, line up runway 16 right and wait.
Because over a quarter, over 25% have already been sold in the first 20 minutes. That's exciting. I love it. The peppermint, the mint. Oh, we've already got Air Canada for that one. Right, here we go. Qantas 41 off to Jakarta today. Fantastic sounds as well out of the CF6 engines. Lovely to see 16 right back in use as well. And folks, if you are just joining us and you're interested in coming to the Rydges Open Day here, the link is now on our Facebook page, and one of the moderators can pop in the !event command into the chat, and that will bring up the Nightbot to bring up the Eventbrite link. Actually, we'll have to. Let's turn our attention. There she is. I can't miss her.
Qantas 041, contact departures.
Departures, g'day, Qantas 041.
There we go. She's ready to go. She's ready to rock and roll. Nice message there coming in from Just Us, dropping in a $5 super chat. Does the current temperature significantly affect the aircraft performance during takeoff or landing? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because the air is quite dense. It's I don't know how to put it in an easy way to understand, but obviously, if you're
TZ1503, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Think about it like waving your arms around normally and then waving your arms around in a pool. It's obviously... Pardon me. Think about it like that. Here we go, A220 departure. Let's come back to it.
42, the wind 050 degrees at 12 knots, tailwind 3 knots, crosswind 12, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land.
There we go. What a beautiful livery she is. Oh, a bit of a little right-hand bank there, just on rotation as well. That's that easterly wind quite apparent there at the runway's intersection.
QJ1503, current take departure.
There we go, QJet 1503 now, our first arrival here, runway 16 right. Much nicer than 34 left from this vantage point. It's split scimitars and all. I wonder if we're going to see any of these Santa liveries today. I certainly hope so. That's what I want to see. I want to see a Santa livery. Doesn't matter if it's the Dash 8, the 321. Unlikely seeing the 321. Maybe if we're lucky, we might get to see the 737 or the Dash 8. If we're lucky, I think that's probably more likely. But yeah, look, going back to that hot air. Yeah, look, waving your arms in a outside a pool as opposed to waving your arms inside the pool. Obviously, there's a lot more resistance pushing against your hand, so that's probably a good way of explaining it to a degree. But yeah, in when the weather is hot, aircraft need more runway, and that's obviously if you've got a hot airport that's up quite high as well, where the air is quite thin, even more so. So ideal temperatures for aircraft obviously are a much cooler weather, where the engines don't need to work so hard. Hopefully that explains it in some degree. I mean, I'm not a pilot, so I've got to think about that. Justin Simmons as well dropping in an $8 super chat. A nice, although warm, afternoon for China Southern's Daxing service.
Runway 16 right, clear to land.
To introduce yourself today. Cheers for braving the heat. Cool water bottle. Yeah, hey, you can always pick up yourself a water bottle if you like. They're available on the SydSquad.com website, and you can go over and get amongst it if you wish. With all proceeds, of course, they're heading to our friends there at Little Wings. Well, I'm actually going to have to go for a little sip very soon, I think. Thank you so much there, Justin. Trying to stay as cool as possible, even though it's not quite that easy. put it that way. Aviation flights there. Hayden, I heard Tim is starting an Uber. Does that mean SydSquad viewers can get an Uber for free? Look, not free, but highly discounted. We might be able to sort you out, Hayden. That's look. My Uber service is triple VIPs. Triple VIPs. You included there, Hayden. You included. Good on you there, Hayden. A couple of actually no, we've got one more I need to read out there. Andre dropping in a $5 super chat. Greetings, flying Jetstar 818 to Brisbane this afternoon to see my Rellos window seat. Row 3, please wave. Yes, my plane nerd. Lol, go sit to it. Hey, I'm going to need some flight details on that. Jetstar 818. Given that it is departing to Brisbane, it'll head down to runway 16 left. So yeah, we might get a little slither, but I'll need to be kept updated. I'll do my best. Obviously, no promises. No promises. Just because I'm rather restricted on what I can actually see at the moment, just given the keeping my equipment in the shade as best possible. Nice views down there of the apron on bay number 8. Thank you otherwise, Andre. Have a wonderful weekend as well. Heading up to see your family. Love it. Mr. Fish, member for 16 months in the penthouse. Hello there, Mr. Fish. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Cheers, guys. Oh, good on you there, Mr. Fish. We're always having a good afternoon when we're plane spotting. But doesn't matter the temperature. Oh, Grant W is flying out on velocity 858. I think that'll be long gone by the time I think I'll be long gone by the time that departs. Velocity 858. What time would that go? Or maybe not. Maybe around 4 or 5 o'clock or so.
514, wind 050 degrees.
Ashley Hughes, had the pleasure of actually meeting Ashley Hughes the other night.
Runway 16 right, clear to land.
Hello there, Ash. Dropping in a gifted membership. It was great to finally put a face to a name once again. I know you'd met Kurt on a couple of occasions. But yeah, I mean, speaking for myself, I'm glad that you made the venture out to come and say g'day. Very kind of you, and appreciate you dropping in the gifted membership there, Ash. F22 Raptor, been a member with us for 4 months as well. My computer is lagging out so hard. Look, it's probably the stream. We've had a few dropouts here and there. We're okay now though, but fingers crossed. Thank you there, F22 Raptor. Appreciate the 4 months there in the lodge.
Pelican 993, contact departure.
Departures Pelican 993.
Look at this name. We've got D, the King of Mischief. W. Welcome back to the Gold Coast Penthouse. Previous supporter and rejoining us here today. Got in there, DW. Love the name too. The King of Mischief. And Aviation 787. What noise does? Oh, hey, come on. We've heard that one before. We've heard that one before. We got to keep it interesting, eh? Boing, boing, boing. Nicely done from Jetstar. Tell you what, I reckon I'm going to lose about 5 kilos just standing out here this afternoon doing a bit of plane spotting with you all. Because yeah, she's absolutely cooking out here today. Oh, got a new Aviation 787. Appreciate you being with us there in the lodge for 6. And Grant W there dropping in 5 gifted memberships. Thank you there, Grant. That's awesome support. Need I say more, Grant? Part of the furniture here at SydSquad. I hope that we'll get to see you at the Rydges Open Day, Grant. Are we going to see you? Are we going to have the privilege of seeing you at the event in a couple of weeks' time? You better get your ticket. I reckon probably close to half have already gone, and we promoted them less than an hour ago. It's been we let you know they were available about how long ago was it? About 45 minutes ago. So you've got to be quick. All the details there in the chat. The moderator's doing a wonderful job keeping us up to date with the Eventbrite link. Just in case you can't see it there on the chat, or you're watching on your TV screens or wherever you're watching from, you can head over to the Facebook page at SydSquad, or facebook.com/sydsquad.au, and the link is right there for you. There's a beautiful Korean 747 in front of the Rydges Hotel. That is the link that you want to be clicking on. Got Fiji as well on the way out, and I do want to reminisce, if you'll allow me to, very briefly. Now that I'm finally all caught up with the chat, I'm satisfied in how the stream's running. We're running nicely at the moment. I do want to reminisce in just a moment. Yeah. Now, if you're somewhat paying attention, you'll know that. Oh, here she is. Santa Claus is in town. There we go. That didn't take us long at all. That did not take long to see the Santa Claus. One of 3 aircraft in the fleet wearing the Santa titles. Of course, we caught the Santa's Freight A321 on one of the night shows recently. Not the most recent night show, but the one before that. And the 737, which hopefully we might be able to show on the show today, if not, one of the next couple, depending on how lucky we are, movements-wise. Righto, Jetstar just lined up there in runway 16 right. Short delay in the lined up position as advised by the air traffic control tower. Yeah. Oh, traffic crossing downfield. I was thinking, what is that? Because I couldn't see anything. But it's just popped out from behind the terminal here. The Air Calin A330 Neo, and if you've got an eye for what's going on in the aviation world, Air Calin have put down their intentions to order 2 A350s. I didn't see that coming, I must admit. I did not see that coming. Air Calin operating 2 A330 Neos, 2 A320 Neos, and 2 A350 900s. So there we go. Jetstar on the roll now. Listen to that. Righto, next arrival there, velocity 1533, now cleared to land on runway 16 right. They're coming in from the Apple Isle down the Qantas Link A220s here in Sydney, formerly operated by the 717, of course. Look at this, that is a long takeoff roll. There's your discussion about the heat at the departures there. Well, I don't know if challenging is the right word. That's probably not the right word to use. More challenging than a cold day, put it that way. There we go, inbound from Hobart there, the velocity 15. Welcome to Sydney. All right, well, who have we got going next? We've got Fiji. Right of screen next to depart here at runway 16 right. Looks like our
1533 vacating left at Bravo 10.
Looks like our Cathay friends might be ready to go as well.
Bravo.
5917 headset.
Righto. Well, we're actually going to get a double Fiji here. We've got the A330 on finals in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Fiji 917 coming in from Nandi. Yeah, apologies if there's a bit of lag there, folks. I saw we just had a little drop out.
The wind 060 degrees at 10 knots. Tailwind 2 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
We appear to be nice and stable now, which is good. Right, here we go, the Fiji A330 200 series. And short final here for runway 16 right, about to cross over the fence line. Here we go, past one of the beautiful or the most beautiful city in the world, in my opinion. Here she goes. Look at that.
QJ 1267, line up, runway 16 right.
Ho, 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 ho. Given there is a very light tailwind as well, just floating a little far down the runway than what we would normally expect. There we go, Fiji. They're in. 2 Fijian heavies in at the moment. It must be almost Christmas holidays time, I would imagine.
Fiji 917, right at Lima and right again on taxiway Alpha.
But A220 time.
Fiji 917 in contact, ground 126 there.
Have to keep an eye out for our China Southern as well. I imagine they're not too far away. They're probably around half an hour away or so.
Showing 206 Delta, Sydney Tower.
A220 there, just ready to go. Fiji, of course, with that long landing, start vacating right onto taxiway Lima.
1267, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff. 16 right, takeoff, QJ 12.
Righto, QJet, we're going to get a nice early rotation out of them. The Wookiee howl.
Chilling 206 Delta, the wind 070 degrees, 14 knots, comes from 14 knots, carrying 4 knots, runway 16 right, clear to left.
And away she goes, the second A220 departure of the show today. How's our cafe looking? Looks like she's all locked up. Rydges is still on though, but we're going to get some beautiful engine start sounds out of them shortly. Always looking forward to a GE90 engine start sound right here. It's one of the best viewpoints at the airport. Oh, a bit of cloud coming over as well.
Fiji 910, line up, runway 16 right.
Just in time. All right, I'll get back to the chat. Hopefully we're we're running nice and smooth. All right, Fiji now lining up. I'll tell you what, have a look at this bit of shadow. Oh, it's right over my head as well. It's a lovely bit of relief from that hot sun.
Fiji 910, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff. 16 right,
Please stay there all afternoon. I'd be more than happy with that. It would almost guarantee no more dropouts on the show, no more overheating, no more of that rubbish. Right, here we go, Fiji 910, now clear for takeoff from runway 16 right, here we go. A350 time.
Qantas 446, Sydney Tower, wind 070 degrees, 14 knots, crosswind 14 knots, tailwind up to 4 knots, runway 16 right, clear to left.
Right, we land in runway 7 offshore.
You actually see that cloud as almost covering the whole runway at the moment, apart from a few little spots. On the right hand side, you can see the shadow just starting to Engulf the airfield.
Showing 441 in Intel.
There we go, Fiji, off they go, off to Nandi. I know there'd be a lot of holiday makers on that one. Now, what I was alluding to before, this camera that you're watching, we've obviously got 2 cameras happening at the moment, just for this special show. The camera that you're looking through now, this is the original SydSquad camera. She's back to life. And the reason I tell you that, because the microphone that the dog ate, yes, that one, is broken. So this one's back. This one can't zoom anymore though. That's why I had to get a new one. It doesn't zoom. So it always wants to zoom out, unfortunately. I can zoom in, but it will naturally zoom out by itself because the zooming button is broken. But yeah, that's oof.
Current has a 290 degrees, 14 nautical miles, 4,000 feet, wind 030 degrees, 090 degrees.
Nice.
Crosswind 1 knots, tailwind 5 knots.
The confusing thing about having 2 cameras is you were looking at the wrong one then. Apologies. Yeah, I do apologise if you're suffering from a few little dropouts here and there. It seems like it's okay now. Let's just hope that cloud stays about. And just while I've got a little bit of time to expose some equipment, we might bring back this beautiful sound. There we go, Hans Olaf Mork. Welcome back to the Bondi Beach Cabana for 21 months. Thank you there, Hans. Lovely to see you this afternoon on the show. And Captain Steve Cranmer's there as well, dropping in a $5 super chat. Takeoff calculation, every airport has a different temperature. Every airport is given a temperature of 13 degrees. Today's temperature is 25, 12 above. Hang on, let's turn the times by 20, the result 240 above zero. Hope that helps. There we go. Well, Steve, I'll be honest, that made absolutely no sense to me. Only because I'm suffering from a mild heat exhaustion. If I had a bit of time to digest that, I'm sure I would be able to. Hopefully that made sense to the viewers that are watching in a much cooler climate. Good on you there, Steve. Pleasure. It's actually, Steve, are you coming up to the Rydges event on the 17th?
223, contact departures connect.
Would love to see you up there, Steve. Oh, Dave Rome saying I'm 5x5. Excellent. The dog stealing the microphone was funny for everyone except me. While I was running down the beach to chase it. So if you weren't a SydSquad viewer then, or you missed that show.
Chilling 441, assign heading right 210, line up runway 16 right.
Essentially, I've got a microphone. I normally sort of keep it away from me, right? So that. Oh, gee, sorry. So that you don't hear my echo, right? Because if you've got 2 microphones too close to each other, you tend to get a bit of an echo. Now you've got to have the other microphone away, so you don't hear that, right? Now this dog thought it was something else. I don't know what he thought it was. He ended up picking it up, breaking it off the cable.
44 high speed, 1 metre short. Qantas 644, understood.
Oh, the sun's back.
441, runway.
Broke it off my cable and ran off with it down the beach, dropped it into the water. I mean, very shallow water, mind you, very lucky. Picked it up again. At the little fluffy bit that pretty much stops the wind. That fell off, and he went bounding down the beach with it. So it survived after going for a swim. A few broken buttons on the back and things, but it survived. And up until today. So unfortunately, she's done. But lucky we got a spare. I got the spare just in case this day would come, and now it's come very valuable. So there we go. During the setup, I was like, oh, have to use my recording mic because generally I operate two microphones on the show.
Runway 16 right.
If I'm going to do a bit of recording or something, but yeah, that all depends on what's going on the show.
441 contact.
441.
Yeah, velocity 14.
1421, finish.
But we're okay. It was all part of the fun. Oh, Cherie Jackson's there. Hello, Tim. Hope you're not too hot. I'm at 37 near Camden. You know what? Let me check my weather zone app. See what we're showing here at Sydney Airport. Oh, what is it? Oh, 29.8. Not too bad.
Showing 207 Delta, assign heading right 210, line up runway 16 right, Boeing.
Line right 210, line up 16 right, connect 207 Delta.
Not too bad at all. At least there is a smidge of a sea breeze, which I will admit is very nice. Oh, apologies.
Tower, fly 3891 heavy, establish out approach runway 161.
Sichuan 3891 heavy, finish out.
Sichuan. Very nice, very nice.
Showing 207 Delta, runway 16 right.
All right, so our next arrival out there, the Sichuan A330. They are on their way in. Oh no! All right, so Steve, you're not coming to the Rydges event. That is look, no big deal, mate. No big deal. People have plans. That's quite okay. Would have obviously been nice to see you there, Steve. We haven't caught up in a little while, I think. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you this afternoon, mate. Nice to see you on the show. Hope you're enjoying the live show today.
Sichuan 3891, wind 070 degrees, 10 knots. No wind 2 knots. Runway 16 right, clear to land.
Righto.
Qantas 4, one ready.
Sichuan now clear to land on runway 16 right. Just coming through the left-hand corner of your screen there now. Alan Curley, Tim, hi all. Tim, can't believe you're out in this heat. Just walked back from the shops. It was melting, yeah. Look, the only reason, I'll be honest, the only reason is because it's a bit of a special event this afternoon. And given the Rydges plane spotting announcement as well, that that tickets are now on sale, and hopefully we'll get some lovely waterworks on the arrival of China Southern today. So if it wasn't for those two reasons, I wouldn't be out here. I'd be indulging in somewhere a lot cooler, aircon or beach or pool or something. I don't know. Here we go, Sichuan time, the A330. Where have our A350s gone? Whoa, easy.
1421, line up, runway 16 right.
Why not 16 right?
Obviously the camera's black as well, so it absorbs a lot of heat. It's like touching a hot plate. Oh dear, there we go. All right, lovely work there from Sichuan. Looking a little bit hairy at the start there.
3891, vacant Alpha 4, contact ground 126.5.
Jetstar 4 on the way in as well.
With the British transition, 5 Delta.
Daryl Slaughter there saying China Southern 5025, ETA 1542. There we go. So not too far away at all.
1421, 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff.
Not too far away. Not too far away. We've got to We've got to hang in there, folks. Hang in there.
Star 4 wind is 050 degrees, 12 knots, tailwind 4, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Good land, right, good stuff. Yeah, good day,
Velocity 850, tower good day.
Right, our next arrival there, Jetstar 4. On the way, and they're coming in from Honolulu. A lot of sad, disappointed people on board this one, no doubt. There she is on screen now, just at the top of your screen.
Velocity 1421, contact departures, good day.
Velocity 14.
Picture perfect today.
Qantas 451, line up, runway 16 right.
Line up, runway 16 right, Qantas 451.
Nicely done there from Jetstar 4. Sichuan just making their way up taxiway Alpha as well. So both these aircraft obviously heading to Terminal 1 today.
Star 4 comes making up for 4, ground 126.5.
And Justin Simmons there dropping in an $8 super chat. Thank you so much there, Justin. Won't be able to make the event. To put a face to my name, we'll need to coincidentally encounter each other in person at the airport one day. Oh, no, that's fair enough, Justin. Now look, obviously there's no obligation for anyone to ever go, oh no, you got to be there, you got to be there. We only say that very tongue in cheek to say that we would really appreciate your company, and you know, we read a lot of names. we read a lot of names there in the chat, and most of them, quite frankly, we don't actually know who many of you are. But when we do have events like this and people come and say g'day at the mound, and
0 degrees, 10 knots, tailwind 3.
all of our wonderful plane spotting locations, it's nice to finally put faces to names. So nah, look, no stress there, Justin. Absolutely no stress. Hopefully you can make it to the next one, of course.
Afternoon, Killing 11, ready.
Killing 11, tower good day.
Good on you, Justin. Appreciate that that kind super chat there on today's show. China Eastern on the way out now. Too busy thinking about China Southern on the way in.
Qantas 451, contact departures, good day.
Departures, Qantas 451, good day.
There we go. So China Eastern just making their way out on your on the right-hand side of your screen there. Tell you what, I hope your neighbours are ready for the Cathay pushback.
Good morning, China Eastern, 712 heavy.
Looks like the aero bridge might be off.
China Eastern 712 heavy, tower good day.
Another Velocity 737 Max on the way in. The Maxi Bond.
Velocity 850, expedite, line up, runway 16 right.
Tell you what, from a distance, it doesn't look terribly different to an 800 series. You need to actually really quite study the aircraft.
Velocity 850, 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, takeoff. Okay.
Killing 11, assign turning right 210, line up and wait, runway 16 right.
8210, line up and wait. Classic, right.
Tower for 448, that was 38.
There's the update there on our cafe friends. Yeah, bridge is off. I reckon we're not terribly far away. Dave, I can see that you've dropped in an $8 super chat, mate, but I can't read it because you've deleted the message. All good, Dave. All good. There we go. Thank you there, Dave. Appreciate you dropping it in, of course. Anyway, and lovely message. I'm sure it was a lovely message there. Anyway, F22 Raptor as well, dropping in another $5. Thank you there, mate. Tuning in from Perth. Have to go now, but just wanted to say to everyone, keep doing what you're doing, and I love you guys. That's a nice message. That's a lovely, hey, especially this time of year. Especially this time of year. That's a lovely message to send through to the community. Got any there, F22 Raptor? Hey, we'll see you on the next one. Make sure you come back for the replay of the China Southern arrival if you can.
13 knots, tailwind 3, runway 16 right.
F22 Raptor, beautiful aeroplane too. Let me see.
Good afternoon, Rex 6673, ready?
Rex 6673, target.
Just give me one hot second there, folks. I'm just going to see if I can pin the
China Eastern 712, line up on
Eventbrite link to the top of the chat. If it'll allow me to, I can see that Jenny's being ever so helpful in sharing the link with the viewers. Let me see if I can
contact departures, g'day.
pin it.
Departures, g'day.
Oh, there we go. All right, it's pinned. It's pinned at the top of the chat. So now you've got. you should be able to see that now. Fingers crossed. Righto, China Eastern. Start cleared to line up there. Runway 16 right. Now, what do we do? I'm in two minds here. Look at this thing.
China Eastern 712, runway 16 right, it's clear for takeoff.
We've got an easterly wind as well, so it's going to blow all that sound straight towards us.
Tower velocity is 651.
Velocity 651, Sydney Tower.
Righto, what we can do, how about this? Cafe on your left, China East on the right. I'm going to stop talking for a bit because we're going to get some beautiful sound here. Let's enjoy this one together, folks. Here we go. Hit the like button if you haven't already, eh? What do you reckon? Who saw that in the bottom of the screen just a moment ago? Was that a fire truck? Was that two fire trucks? I think it might be. Are we water cannon saluting time? There's one, there's two. Oh yeah!
China Eastern 712, contact departures, g'day.
Archer 712, g'day.
Look out. Right, full attention, G90 engine start, here we go. There we go. Hey, we're in action here. We've got fire tenders. I think we're going to get a water cannon salute, everybody. Live on the SydSquad show.
Bridge 6673 is line to the right, 210, line up away, runway 16 right.
Here we go.
210, line up away, runway 16 right, right, 6670 degrees.
Wow. What a sound, eh, folks?
Takeoff clearance, hold position.
Holding position, X673.
It was worth the wait, eh?
Runway is occupied.
Going around, once press the logic.
There we go, they're on the go. Go around initiated.
342 Delta Tower.
Lucky I'm paying attention, folks. Lucky your host is listening out today. We've got G90s, we've got go-arounds, we've got water cannon salutes, inaugural flights. Now, what?
South 516, turn right heading 230, climb 3.
I don't know what happened there with Rex. I missed that. Might have to go back and watch that on replay, I think.
230, and so you can shoot jet South 516.
3000.
I'm 3000, South 516.
There we go. I'll tell you what, we don't catch that many go-arounds on the show.
740 City Tower.
But there we go. We got one. Right, Cafe One World, they'll be ready to taxi very shortly.
Just South 516, contact departures 129.7.
129.
I'm sure someone in the chat will be able to go back and just listen to. I think he said runway occupied go around, but didn't hear why Rex couldn't move. I'm not sure what happened there.
673, confirm heading right 210 and runway 16 right, takeoff.
Confirm heading right 210.
I did miss that.
673.
Oh, look at this. I love this view of the 777.
Already.
Oh, she's even giving us a little wave with the stabilizer.
764.
Righto. So there we go. If that is not water cannon salute with 2 fire tenders on the left and right of your screen, I don't know what is.
Qantas 740, wind 080 degrees, 10 knots.
Who's excited? David Rome, he's excited. David Rome dropping in a super chat there, $3 super chat to be exact. Room and ticket booked. Oh, hey Dave, we'll see you. You know, I reckon out of the SydSquad viewers out of town, I reckon you're our most regular. Just quietly, or one of them. Always a pleasure, Dave. Always a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Appreciate that. Oh, now here's a funny story. Valerio, hi Tim. It was hilarious meeting you at Kids Soccer yesterday. See you again at the event. Oh yes. Hey, I love it. And just to confirm as well, Valerio. Hang on, if I can. There we go. Yeah. See, it's me. How funny was that? So my youngest son, And Valerio's son. Turned out we play soccer together.
32, assigned to any right, 210, line up and wait,
Comes up and taps me on the shoulder and goes, are you Tim from SydSquad? Yep. Just sussing out the location. Oh, good on you there, Valerio. Hey, I'll see you back out there in, well, I don't know if it's next week or whenever it is. Appreciate you dropping in the tenner. And yeah, it was funny. And even his son, Massimo, if Massimo's watching, send him my regards. And he goes, oh, Massimo, this is Tim from SydSquad from YouTube. And he goes, yeah, I know. Oh, you knew all along. Oh, how good's that? How good's that? The small world, eh? Small world. Oh, fantastic there, Valerio. Well, nice to see you again, and nice to see you once again, I should say. We'd actually met before already. Enjoy the remainder of the show. We're in water cannon salute territory. I love it. Doesn't happen all that often. And Hayden Appleyard dropping in a $5 super chat. Shout out to Mrs. SydSquad Jackson. When they're older, we're going to stream together. Absolutely. You know it there, Hayden. You know we got to build on a little bit of confidence, but we'll get there. And yeah, look, massive shout out to Mrs. S. She does a wonderful job. But I'm on daddy daycare this evening, so it's not going to be a terribly long show.
QNH 1004 changes for Echo.
Righto, Cafe, they are ready to go. As am I for our water salute. The China Southern bay number 9 for them today. I'm still looking for Kurt. I know that he's out there somewhere.
Just a 764, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
But I need a visual. And I'm looking around the grounds and I can't...
After the China Southern 5025 heavy, runway 16 right.
China Southern 5025 heavy, Sydney Tower.
Righto, there we go. China Southern 5025. Now on frequency there. Oh, from unknown airport. Oh, we know what airport it is, folks, so don't you worry about that. But there we go. So they are on final approach now for runway 16 right.
42 Delta, assigned to the right, 210, line up and wait, runway 16 right.
I can see them, but we do have a little bit of an obstruction in the way, so you won't be able to see them just yet. Oh, that's better.
Killing 42 Delta, 16 right, clear for takeoff.
16 right, clear for takeoff, killing 42 Delta.
Right, a little dashy, just intersection departure from taxiway Foxtrot.
Right. Just on 764, contact departure.
Even two of them, if you don't mind. Righto, let's swing it around. It's China Southern time. It's inaugural time. For the inaugural Beijing Daxing.
5025, wind 090 degrees, 10 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Runway 16 right, clear to land, China Southern 5025.
There we go. The inaugural Beijing Daxing International Airport service joining us here for the first time in Australia. Linking that airport with Australia here today, so looking very much forward to it from a commercial airliner.
42 Delta, contact departure, today.
And our feature flight of today as well.
Cathay 100, line up and wait, runway 16 right.
Line up and wait, 16 right, Cathay 100.
We got there eventually. There we go. Welcome, welcome to Sydney, China Southern once again.
Sorry, China Southern 5025, vacate Alpha 4, contact ground 126.5, today.
Okay, Alpha 4, 1, 5, 5, 0.
All right. Now, given the circumstances, we're going to head over and monitor ground frequency.
Steady ground, that's China Southern 505, Alpha 4.
China Southern 5025 Sydney ground, good afternoon, taxi via Alpha, hold short, runway 25.
Taxi via Alpha, hold short runway 5, China Southern 505.
Right, there we go. They're in the house. Another cab off the rank, another destination served. Competing directly with Air China. Air China are operating, well, seasonally at the moment, A350 300ER. During our winter, they'll switch back to the 787-9.
Grand Qantas 33 heavy. And we can take off.
Qantas 33, just a slow you can for now, and Golf hold short, international 4.
Apologies for that little rough camera work there. I'm just trying to shade my equipment as much as possible, just to block it from the sun and prevent it from overheating if possible. Doing the best I can. There we go, Cathay out the door. Now, who's excited? Show me a wave in the chat there if you're looking forward to this water cannon salute. I'm looking forward to it. I'll tell you what, the weather is spectacular, and we got the fire tender there ready to go. There we go, fire tender there on the right hand side of your screen.
Sichuan 3891, thank you, g'day.
Cool. They only just got on the bay then. Wow. Everyone's excited. Oh.
China Southern 5025, welcome to Sydney on Alpha, cross runway 25, and if you could taxi slowly please, northbound, international 2 to bay number 10.
Taxi to Alpha cross 5, slowly, 505.
Yeah. Little bit tricky to hear on their end. Even trying to mute that sound there.
And Qantas 33, there'll just be a very short delay there. It's just a media event occurring. I'll have you at the stealth intersection very shortly.
Right now.
Okay, Qantas 33, thanks.
In other words, not your turn.
And are you ready, Qantas 33?
Yeah, we're ready. Qantas 33.
Qantas 33, thanks. I'll pass it on.
Oh, looks like lots of people are excited. Lots of waves there in the chat.
472, Sydney ground. Good afternoon.
And I can't see Kurt yet. Now I know he'll be around here for the.
Type 472, base 60. Pushbacks approved. Tail west.
Yeah, I know he'll be there for the water cannon. He's gonna pop out of nowhere, and I reckon there should be a safety car that will come ripping around the field here somewhere. I don't know where. I haven't picked him up just yet. I'm guessing he's going to come leaping and bounding from behind that Qantas tail, if anywhere. Yeah, there are two fire tenders there as well. They're ready to go. So here comes our aircraft. And oh, here we go.
Qantas
Let's see.
33, thank you for your patience. Taxi putting point Golf, runway 16 right.
Quick,
and
quick,
pass
get
on your
some
written
photos,
now.
Kurt.
You can monitor them now. 120, decimal 5, g'day.
runway 160, no 165, 133, no worries, mate.
Come on, give us a wave. There he is. He's in the passenger seat there. Watch, he's going to jump out. Oh dear. Righto, here we go. Welcome to Sydney, the China Southern service from Beijing. There he is down there. Come on, son. Give us a wave, would you? Oh dear. Right, here we go. Let's enjoy this one, folks. The water cannon salute, brought to you by the wonderful folks down there at Air Service Australia in the ARF. Here we go. Run, Kurt, run! Oh dear, he's got to get the best shots as he can. Hey, pink waves for Kurt as well. And big shout out there to the team at Air Services Australia.
Car 4 anytime, cheers.
Oh, there we go, folks. What a wonderful moment that was, and so glad I could share that with you. There we go on screen now there, the China Southern 5025, the inaugural Beijing Daxing service now on the bay. And we'll head over to tower frequency now. That we're on the back end of those festivities.
Wind 080 degrees, 10 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
I tell you what, I wouldn't mind the ARF bringing up those a water cannon salute for me. It's warm. Righto, folks, how did you enjoy that? Good on you there, boys and girls, the team there at Air Services. I wonder how long that'll take that to dry.
Roger.
I gather not terribly long. But I'll tell you what, folks, if you did enjoy that, make sure you hit that like button for me. Of course, the freest way and the only way that we ever encourage support here at the SydSquad show. What an awesome moment that was, and yeah, so wonderful that I could share that with you. And folks, I will just while we're talking about it, hopefully I might be a little bit dark there actually. Look, I just want to say a big thank you there as well. Actually, it might be a little bit difficult to see. It's very bright for me, so you got to appreciate how glary it is at the moment. But look, I do want to say as well a massive sign of appreciation to the team here at Rydges for having us up here once again and hosting the wonderful event that we know is going to be it's going to be Mickey Mouse. It's going to be fantastic on the 17th of January. The information, if you're interested in attending, it's on our Facebook page, or in the pinned post above the chat. It's the eventbrite.com link. We'd love to see you there. We'd love to see you there. They've already sold. I'm not sure. I think that. Hang on. Let me have a look. I might be able to have a look how many they've sold. If I've got a message. Hang on. Yeah. All right. So there's about half of it sold out, which is incredible. Especially tickets only went on sale early this afternoon. It was not even like 2 hours ago. Not even 2 hours ago, and it's already half sold out. Rydges haven't even had the chance to promote it yet. So we're trying to get leaps and bounds ahead. We want as many SydSquad viewers as we can there. And yeah, look, of course, we'd love to see you there at the show. First and foremost, a little bit bright there for you. But yeah, folks, look, a massive shout out there to the team here at Rydges Sydney Airport for hosting the show once again, and the event. Look, if you've headed over to the link as well, and you've seen the offerings which they're putting on, it's very generous. It won't be an expensive day at all, and look, you can come down, you can hang out for I think it goes for about 5 hours, so it's absolutely more than enough time if that's what floats your boat, and you'd like to come out and hang out with some SydSquadians, some viewers and all that sort of jazz. Look, we'd love to have you there, and the Rydges team would love to see you there as well. A few messages there to catch up on there in the chat. So I'll divert my attention back to there. But look, I hope you enjoyed that wonderful water cannon salute. That was fantastic. Jack S dropping in a $3 super chat. Thank you so much there, Jack. And Jack's just waiting to board Qantas to Brisbane. Keen to see the departure. All right. If you're going to Brisbane, that was probably a while ago because I'm a little bit far behind in the chat. I do apologise. Obviously, given the media event that's just happened now, so if I missed it, I apologise because I'm a little bit. I'm sort of trying to hide my equipment from the sun at the moment, so I'm not as well informed as I normally would be. But Jack, if I have missed you, you have a wonderful flight. In any case, H-Man as well there, dropping in a 10. H-Man, I apologise, I'm a little bit delayed in seeing these messages. It's long net Friday, Tim. Grab one on me. And thanks for braving the elements as always. Cheers. Oh, good on you, H-Man. Now look, we like we always say, we wouldn't do the shows if we didn't enjoy them. And obviously, some shows are a lot easier than others. That's why I like doing the morning shows, because you pretty much avoid most of the heat of the day. However, you know, today, special event, you know, water cannon salute, like we knew it was going to happen, and we couldn't turn it down. It's simple as that, H-Man. I'm glad you were here to join us. Appreciate you dropping in a tip for a cold bevy on the way home. That will be very much required, I think. Malcolm Goodfellow as well, joining us there in the Bondi Beach Cabana as a new member. Welcome there, Malcolm. Nice to have your company on the show today, and appreciate you seeing value in the membership there. Thanks, Malcolm. And a long-serving member there, Tony Bovart. Tony's bringing up 23 months in the Uluru Lodge with us. Almost 2 years as a SydSquad fan. How good's that, Tony? What a great service. Come to Oz, get a free plane wash, another month in the books for moi. Or for moi too. Yeah, look, they can't complain, right? They can't complain. They've got, you know, you come in, you cool the aeroplane down for the turnaround. They don't depart till 9 o'clock tonight. So they've got a little bit of time before they depart, but they've got to consider it a free plane wash. I like it there, Tony. Hey, Tony, appreciate that. Almost 2 years ranked up in the SydSquad fan band. Thank you so much there, Tony.
5472 heavy, Nito,
Sunrise Aviation.
Wind 080 degrees, 10 knots,
Now, Sunrise, I don't know where you're from, but given your $8 super chat there, Dash 8 Go Brewer, I reckon that you are probably from a regional port. If I had to guess, would I be correct? Good on you there, Sunrise. Hey, welcome to the show, a new member of the channel as well. Lovely to have your company as we enjoy the beautiful Thai A350 taxiing out with some lovely reflections there on the wet surface.
Kilo 445 to also contact departures.
And the NW Perry, a new member as well. Loving all these new members, everybody. Welcome to the fan band. Joining us there in the Gold Coast penthouse today on the show. Hey, welcome to you there. The NW Perry, welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Hopefully I haven't missed any messages there. I've obviously done the best I can to try and show as many as I can on the show. Oh, actually, heavens forbid I missed this one. Miles Harrison. Miles Harrison's been a member with us for 35 months in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Tim, I hope you get some sea breeze out there, mate. Merry Christmas to you and your family, mate. I've been keeping up with your Facebook and that, and you're a bit of a cowboy, aren't you? I like it. Hey, Miles. Yeah, look. Hopefully you're doing well. Big shout out to the missus as well. Hopefully you're all going to have a lovely Christmas and New Year. I don't doubt it, Miles. Lovely to see you as always. Always a privilege to have you in the chat. This is, if you've ever heard Kurt, or probably more so Kurt, say something's Miles Harrison's away, here's the guy. Because he gets mentioned regularly. There we go. Good on you, Miles. Appreciate it. Hang on. This one's got the white. Is this THS? It is too. There it is with the white cargo, the bulk cargo door. Now this is the A350 that I flew on the recent holiday to Bangkok.
Alpha Mike Delta, wind 090 degrees.
And she's wearing a white bulk cargo door. And if you look at one of their Star Alliance A350, it's actually got a purple bulk cargo hold door. So they've actually swapped them. What have you done? Look at this gesture, Furniture Miles, and he's come in. He's dropped 20 gifted memberships on since I'm relatively in control of the chat at the moment. Who have we got now? It's very bright. We got Mandy Lou, Stretch, Alexander Z, Jacob, and Lynn Yep, all picking up gifted memberships there, courtesy of Miles Harrison. Incredibly, you didn't have to do that at all. But a warm welcome, of course, to the lucky Miles Harrison's away. Oh dear, there she is, the PC-24. I'll tell you what, the tarmac down here is already starting to dry up. That's how hot it is out there. Oh. Even though Miles, the sea breeze is helping, mind you. Thank you so much there for dropping in the 20 gifted. I think we did have a little bit of a drop out there. I do apologise. But it seems like we're back for now. Just in the meantime.
Q-Link 447 Delta Tower. Qantas 791, wind 060 degrees.
Tell you what, this is the most amount of water I've ever drunk on a stream, that's for sure.
Runway 16 right, clear to land.
Oh dear. Oh, what a legend. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back live?
I'm ready.
You're back.
651 tower.
Josh is saying we're back. Excellent. Oh yeah, I do apologise if it drops out here and there. Just yeah, the equipment and the heat do not agree at all. But they're doing their best. Oh dear. Hey Miles, thank you once again, mate. Appreciate it. Just while I've got a short break there before Ty. Jack Edmondson, he's been a member with us for 15 months. Wonderful sight to see. Cheers to me. Hey, my pleasure there, Jack. I'm glad that we could feature it on the show today. It was a nice treat.
Type 472, line up, runway 16 right.
Nice treat on the show today. Good on you there, Jack. Appreciate the 15 months as well. That's fantastic support. Sunrise Aviation. Oh, you're from Brisbane. I mean, look, there are a lot of Dash 8s up in Brisbane, so I understand where you're coming from there, Sunrise Aviation. You and us both see a lot of Dash 8 movement. There's no doubt about it. A lot of regional ports being served. Right, here we go. One of my fan faves.
Flight 472, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Thank you, Sunrise Aviation. I don't know if we've got a read back there from Ty. Right, here we go. On the roll here. Ty 472.
Just 610, wind 080 degrees, 12 knots, crosswind 11, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Left, way 16.
There we go. What a beautiful sight. The Thai A350. One of my faves. Right, I'll just be back in a short little moment there. We've got Etihad on the way out now. Just on screen, just coming up taxiway Alpha past the tower. I just had a viewer come and say hello. It was too hot for them though. I think they've gone back inside. Fair enough. If you're watching, come back out and I'll say hello. Dear. All right, Etihad on the way out now.
I copied Eddie at 1 Sierra Alpha, heavy ready and just an I-54, thanks. Keeling 447 Delta, assign turning right 210, line up and wait, runway 16 right.
Hey, thanks Frank, appreciate it.
Sign heading right 210, line up and wait, runway 16 right, Keeling.
Thanks for joining us on the show today. I'm the interesting thing about the show today is, as the sun moves, I've got to slowly move my equipment into my own shadow so it doesn't like overheat. So just if I stop all of a sudden, you'll know why.
Sydney Tower, velocity 693.
Velocity 653, Sydney Tower.
And mate, it is happening to everyone. It is my equipment. Always happy to own up if it's my gear. But yeah, as I said, just the heat is getting to the equipment today. More so the direct sunlight, I think. Hey, appreciate the 8 before and the 8 now as well. Got on your Sunrise Aviation. I like your photos there as well. That's of Etihad, and we've got Etihad on screen. How very fitting. All right, Etihad just about to head round to the Alpha 1 holding point there at runway 16 right. Look who it is, it's Stocko. Hello there, Stocko. Stocko's been a member with us. How long, Stocko? 13 months in the cabana. Good on you, Stocko.
080 degrees, 12
Oh.
crosswinds, runway 16 right.
Always a pleasure seeing you there in the chat, Stocko. And Sunrise Aviation's back with another 8. Oh, it's very generous of you today there, Sunrise Aviation. I think we all can agree on something. The A350 is the most beautiful plane. Oh, I tell you what, you might be talking to the wrong person there, Sunrise Aviation, because
447 Delta, contact departures,
not for me. I am a 747 fanboy forever. You can retire them all you want, but the 747 will always be my favourite aeroplane. You know what? I don't disagree that the A350 is a beautiful aeroplane. There is no doubt about it. But look, for me, but for me, the 747. Hey, do you want to wave on the camera? Yeah. All right. Stand by. There's only a link sub. Got a couple of viewers over there. Give us a wave, boys. Yeah, there we go. Up the Rydges today. There's 4 of them apparently. 4 viewers that are up here that are tuning into the show. How good's that? Oh, there we go. I briefly looked at my screen and he goes, turn around. I turned around and he was there waving at me. Oh, dear. A young fella with his old man. How good's that? Karen saying, I might have to disagree. The 350 is stunning, but the 747 will always be my first love. Oh! You got that right there, Karen. Oh, dear.
Qantas 455 target.
Righto. Bit of a cheeky standoff there at the Mega Wife sitting at the Rydges Cloud9 bar. Do you mind if I drop in for a drink after the show? My water bottle's empty. Well, it's nearly empty. It's still now. Gee whiz, that's loud. Now, if you've got one of the SydSquad water bottles, if you've headed over to the website, here it is here. Oh, oh. There it is there. If you've got one of these, listen to this. It's still got ice in it. It's still kicking goals, despite being out here for all these hours. There's less water, but there's still plenty of ice. Tell you what, if the well, actually the bar is open because it's 4 o'clock. So I mean, after I pack up, if there's a little bit of time, I need to I might have to have a quick refreshment because it is the perfect day. It is Friday afternoon here in Sydney, I think. I'm a shift worker. I never know what day it is.
Qantas 453, 16 right, clear for takeoff.
How good's that? And I'm going after the show. I'm going home. Daddy daycare duties.
Daddy 10 Alpha, line up, runway 16 right.
Righto, split skivvies on the roll. Oliver Westwood just dropping in a 2 there. Shout out Tassie Dan. I like planes. Has Tassie Dan featured on the show before? Maybe it I don't know. Does it rings a bell? Tassie Dan. I love giving shout outs on the show. How good is it? Shout out to Tassie Dan tuning in. Oh, good on you, Dan. First soup chat on the live show as well. Sunrise Aviation there, dropping in another 8 as well. I've been on a Qantas 747. I've forgotten where to because it was a fair while ago. Amazing and beautiful aircraft. Well, you got that right. You got that second part right for sure. Because you know what? No matter.
Eddie had 10 Alpha, runway 16 right.
Yeah, you want to wave? All right, we've got another one that wants to wave. Hey, you got that right there, Sunrise Aviation. It'll always be the queen of the skies. You ready? All right, here we go. There we go, yes! Oh, another one. Fantastic. Hang on a sec, I've got to go and find out what his name is. After Etihad. Wait there. Wait there. Almost seems like we're having a little Rydges planes before party. We've got 4 SydSquad viewers up in the house already. That is fantastic. That lovely long takeoff roll. Oh no, he's gone inside. Now, Super Mum, I think that was you inside there. Tell you, I need to know his name so we can give him a big shout out.
Qantas 55, line up and wait, runway 16 right.
Line up and wait, runway 1 right, Qantas 455.
Nicely done. Tell you what, 4 aircraft at the holding points. You got 3 there. The Bravo, the Bravo 4 rapids exits respectively, holding points. No, he's gone inside. They've gone in for the aircon. Been with us for 28 months there in the Uluru Lodge. Tim, a bit of a surprise to see you here. Looking as sunny as my Auckland now. How you all been, mate? Wouldn't mind hearing jet too soon. No, look, mate, almost school holidays. As soon as school holidays kicks off, that's when the jet streams will kick off, mate. We'll be ripping into hopefully a couple of those over the school holiday break. Most certainly not during the heat of the day, though. It is far too hot. I would never bring him out here during this time. So yeah, got to be very careful about those sort of things. We might do some maybe late evening shows, sort of around 6 o'clock, around dinner time. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Maybe even a morning show, if I can somehow manage to talk him into it. But trust me, he's ready and raring to go. He's very much excited to do another stream on the channel. Of course, the jet streams are a bonus content there for the members. So if you want to come over for the jet streams, they're absolutely hilarious. They go from anywhere between half an hour to 4 hours. I can't guarantee. We stream until he says no more, and I'm always very honest about that. The funny things is with the jet streams, right? We've done one or two that were about sort of half an hour to an hour, and he was like, "Nah, I think I'm done." But now he's a little bit older. Our last Sydney one was 4 hours, and it was an afternoon show down at the old Tower Beach. Ranzahern for all the oldies watching, the oldie plane spotters around here. That's what they call it, Ranzahern. So it'll be if we do a couple of streams, somewhere between 1 hour and 4 hours. Generally with me, I like to go for around sort of 4 or 5 hours if I can. We've been live for 2.25 hours today. Given the weather though, I didn't want to start any earlier because I'll tell you what, the water bottle, she's running on empty at the moment. We need to go and refuel. The show today, however, will finish in about 20 minutes to half an hour because I've got to go home to dad duties, which cannot be missed. We do have an Atlas Air 747 due in though as well, so we will feature that. And yeah, hard finish time at 4:45. So if it's 4:45 and I'm still out going, how good's this? You got to say, hey Tim, mate, it's time to go. It's time to go. Just like on the night show the other night where I joined Kurt up till about 9. I think it was about 9:40 I ended up leaving. I said I was going to leave about 9:15, but I tend to make a liar out of myself sometimes. But look, folks, big hello to everyone that's tuning in, and lovely to have your company on the show today. What a water cannon salute, eh? I hope you enjoyed it. Was that not the best part? It had to have been. Even though we did have a cheeky little go around. I did like that. Look at this one. Freak Daddy there dropping in a $5 super chat. Long necks on me. Well, I'll tell you what. If there's, you know, I don't want you to be a trendsetter or anything, but it might be my shout when I go indoors. But I can't hang around for too long. I've quite literally got to. It's either I end the show early and go inside for a drink, or end the show late and I'm straight home. It's one or the other. I think it'll be the latter. I think I'll have to wait for my Atlas 747 to come in, wherever that is. I don't think it'll be too far away. But I think they're freak daddy. I like the idea though. Not that I'm encouraging it. Wink, wink. And Oliver's there as well with a $5 super chat. Oliver, you and me both, mate. You and me both. We're all here for the right reasons. How's our Qantas one go? They look like they're getting ready to go. Plain and simple. He likes planes. Good on you, Oliver. Oh, this is a bit of a curly one. Sunrise Aviation with an $8 super chat. I'll tell you what, Sunrise, you must be feeling very generous because that's very, very, very kind of you. And who is your favourite music artist at the moment? Mine is Coldplay. All right. Well, you sort of got a number of questions there because I don't. I like my music style that I like. I like sort of all music. Like I don't mind Coldplay, but I like trance and dance style music. My favourite artist.
646 in Italy today.
Oh, geez, if I had to name one. Hang on, let me get. You know what? Let me go to my recent played list on my iTunes for you, Sunrise Aviation. Right. Now, I promise you, it's highly likely that none of you will ever have heard of any of these. My recent ones. Well, I like all sorts of music. Let me clarify. But these ones you won't know. My top favourite one at the moment is probably Marcus Schulz. None of you will know him, but he's probably my fave. You could probably just look him up. My recent search, I got Hixie, sort of like dance music. I got Dash Berlin, Above and Beyond, Ian Van Dahl, and Alex K. And I've got The Offspring there as well. So that gives you a bit of an idea. Pendulum.
70 degrees, 10 knots, 16 right, clear to land.
Pendulum are a great band. They're sort of like a drum and bass band. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that answered it for you. A little bit of, I like dance music, but a little bit of everything. I don't think I've ever been asked that on a live show before. Oh, there we go. Righto, let's swing it round to our next arrival. I've got to find out where Atlas is.
Velocity 656 tower.
Oh, Oz. Yeah, Castles in the Sky, banger. You'll sometimes hear a lot of these tracks on the Instagram stories. I do the Instagram stories when we were about to go live, and yeah, you'll kind of get the idea of the music that I like based on that. If you follow us on Instagram, at SydSquad.au. Now, Qantas 7550, 24 minutes out. That's going to be our last movement of the day, okay? Just to let you know. Just to let you know. So if you're on flight radar, the Atlas 74 out to the northeast. And 24 minutes out they are. They'll be joining us here on the freight apron after their arrival on runway 16 right.
Got 6013 heavy Sydney Tower.
Ah, it's FedEx, beautiful. Rachel, there'll be no dance moves. Oh dear. Hey, I'll tell you what, one little surprise. I don't know if he's watching, he might be, and if he is, he's probably going to... 9 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16 right,
There we go. Our very favourite air traffic controller. Now, if you were watching the live show, when was it? Not the last live show, the live show before. He was actually on then. And he's going to be joining us at the very start. Well, he's about 75% sure. I reckon 75% sure. For the first little bit of the Rydges event, he's gonna be here. So if you've picked yourself up a ticket to come to the Rydges Plane Spotters Open Day, details there in the chat somewhere. One of the mods will look after you with the eventbrite.com link. You can come and shake hands with one of the greats. $50 a handshake though, I reckon. Nah, but look, he was, oh, I don't know if he was easily talked into it, but you know, I don't know if he's, look, obviously not guaranteed, but he said he wants to come, so you might get to hear that beautiful Kiwi accent. Beautiful FedEx 777 inbound from Singapore, the FedEx 6013. Michael Bublé, oh yes, I love Michael Bublé. Now look who's about to stick their nose in the bottom corner there. Keep watching that bottom right. The custard duck. She's on her way out the Singapore 222. Heading back to Singapore. FedEx in from Singapore. Singapore out to Singapore. Oh, Mr. G's on Velocity 533 to the Gold Coast. It's 1640. Oh, I'm probably going to miss that one, unfortunately. Oh, hang on, Malcolm. Are you... I know who you're talking about, Malcolm. It just clicked. Are you talking about Grug? He's one of the greats. Oh dear. Kaj, can you show the hot dog stand from here? Yeah, absolutely. The hot dog stand is there. There's the hot dog stand. So you got Bay 85, Bay 84, Bay 83, and if we look closely, whoop, we go around a little bit further. There's the hot dog stand viewing area. Whoops, right there, right in the middle of your screen. That's where Kurt tees up his night shows sometimes for those shows at the hot dog stand. So this provides a little bit of perspective. So you can see there's a little staircase there right in the middle of your screen. If we continue around, the canal location, there's a little, see in the dead center of your screen there, where that blue pipeline ends, there's like a square-shaped fence, and there's a little seat there. It's a little bit tricky to see right in the middle of your screen there. That's where the canal location is. And there's a freight train over behind there as well for any train spotters that might be in the show today. But there we go, some nice views of the varied locations here for plane spotting at Sydney Airport. Righto, Singapore on the way out. My equipment is so slow. I'm grateful that the show is hanging on. Right, I'm just going to bring up our next message there just while our Singapore Airlines rolls past. Shadow Chaser. Oh, hang on, sorry, I've already read that one out. Whoopsie. Thank you, Shadow Chaser, anyway, for 28. This is the one that I meant. Okay, I'm going to try and say this. Not a Mashani. Do I get that right? Not a Mashani. I hope I got that one right. Remember for 13 months here in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Welcome back for 13. Thank you so much. I hope I got that name somewhat correctly.
runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh, straight away. No mucking around here. Qantas 1 also about ready for push as well. They're locked up. They're ready to go. The A380. We're going to have 2 shuffling out the next couple of minutes. Oh, there we go. We got dark. We got dark. Oh, is it Eric, right? Dropping in a $5 super chat. You deserve a super chat for appreciating Marcus Schulz and Dallas K. Sounds like our music styles match up pretty close. Yeah, yeah. Look, I love Marcus Schulz. Easy to listen to. Nice, you know, nicely done bits and pieces, and yeah, the real style that I like. So yeah, look, good on you there, Doug, and I appreciate you you knowing. I didn't think anyone would know. I also like Tiesto as well, but old Tiesto, not new Tiesto. Good on there, Dark Eric. Appreciate you dropping in a $5. It's going. You know what that's going to? That's going to the ice cold beverage fund, and most certainly another after sun bath. Oh. Right, Singapore, they're already clear for takeoff. The custard duck, let's see the emojis fly in the chat, folks. Paint it for me. Paint the chat. We're almost done here for the day. Let's make it happen. Fantastic. Look at that sausage sizzle out there. Wow. He's climbing out down to the south, heading out over Body Bay, and then onwards to Singapore she goes. Fantastic. And look, wow, look at the timing there, folks. Fantastic timing.
Singapore 222, contact departure to
Singapore 222, they're out the door, off they go. Righto, here we go. It's A380 time once more. Just coming up on, well, almost 4:30 this afternoon on Friday afternoon. Half an hour to go for your work week. If you're a Monday to Friday 9 till 5. You got, well, you got just over half an hour to go until your weekend is upon us. Hopefully these beautiful views are going to get you through that last halfer. We got this A380. We've got Atlas on the way in as well. That will almost round out our show today. Almost. The comparisons. I mean, live streaming in Seoul a couple of weeks ago compared to now is just chalk and cheese. I love a challenge though. I love the size comparison there. We'll be nice and quiet for you as well while we enjoy the beautiful engine start sounds of the Qantas A380 off to London. Long way to go. They'll be in London about this time tomorrow. That's how long the flight is.
Flight 606 Heavy, Sydney Tower.
I love when our pushback views are unobstructed.
Flight 606 copied. Flight 606, wind 050 degrees, 12 knots, tailwind 4. Runway 16 right, clear to land.
Take it out, Qantas 803, ready.
Qantas 803.
Oh, magnificent engine start sounds there from those 4 big Rolls-Royce engines. Next arrival, we just heard them communicate to tower, the Sri Lankan 606 coming in from Colombo today. Engine start now complete. We'll see those. I think two ground engineers, 1 or 2. They'll vacate to the west of the apron. Give a big solid thumbs up. Oh, there we go. There are 2 of them. See how we can squeeze them both in with Sri Lanka. There we go. Fairly well.
Yeah, g'day, got 122.
Course 122, Sydney Tower.
There we go, Sri Lankan.
Sydney Tower, g'day, Qantas 739 ready.
Course 739 Tower.
Oh man, I've got to catch up here.
Flight 607, sorry 606, and take Lima to the right, and take ground 126.5.
Now this is a nice message just dropping in there from Richo. Is it Richo? Richo the Wasp, dropping in a $5 super chat. New equivalent dono train. Hey, oh look, we don't encourage any sort of trains. I appreciate the thought though. But you know, Christmas just around the corner. I think I'm due for a new microphone. Who knows? Because I'm down to the 1 at the moment. But I appreciate that, Richo. It's kind of, that's very kind of you. Thank you there, mate. Sunrise Aviation dropping in another $8 super chat. Gee whiz! Someone's got to go and check on this guy. Oh dear, dropping in an $8 super chat. My grandparents were on Singapore 222 a couple of days ago, coming back from Norway. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I had a family member flying on Singapore the other day as well. Apparently they were absolutely wonderful. So I reckon your grandparents are in good hands. And, wow, Norway. I can only imagine they were up there for the Northern Lights. Good time of year, coming into their winter, the depth of winter up there. That's awesome. Good on you, Sunrise Aviation. Appreciate that wonderful $8 super chat there as well. We got Boya Pal. I hope I got that right. Dropping in an $8 super chat as well. Yeah, you're being very kind indeed. So thank you very much. Hi Tim, huge fan of the show for the past 3 years. Grateful to have met you during the Sydney Airport tour with my uni. Oh, go SydSquad. Right, so you were in the tour bus, and we met down on the hill, right down the end of 3-4 left. I don't know if I can actually. I think I might have the pole in the way. But we met all the way down near the end of the runway there. I think that's where we're talking about there. How good's that? You know what? There was a couple of you actually that mentioned that you were viewers from. Was it AVSOC? Is it AVSOC? And yeah, a couple of you mentioned that you were SydSquad viewers, and it looks like we found one. Oh, how good's that? You know what? I reckon bring it to your attention of the other folks there at AVSOC about the Rydges event coming up next year. Perfect place to come and meet and congregate. There'll be a few well, all different sorts of people there in and around. Myself included, so we can come and talk airplanes if that floats your boat. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. Hey, but yeah, nice to see you in there again. Thank you so much, and appreciate you watching for such a long time as well, over 3 years. That's fantastic. I love that. Very, very good afternoon. I hope you're enjoying the show. We've got Atlas about to join us as well. There on the data tags, bottom left of your screen. Last arrival of the show today. We're pushing time, actually.
Qantas 1 Super Tower, okay.
One mini. With
550, wind 080 degrees, 9 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Oh, very, very quiet there on the comms, unfortunately, there for Atlas. Kaz Butler, I can see where this is going. What kind of chocolate can you buy at the airport? Plain chocolate. Oh dear, you know what? The first thing that came to my mind, Toblerone. I don't know what it is with airports, but they love selling Toblerones. Must be something about it. Good on you, Kaz. Appreciate the $8 super chat today. I know where that's going. That's going straight to a cold beverage. As soon as I've packed up, I'm going to have to have a cold beverage here at the at the Cloud9 bar. I think I've earned it today. Right, here we go. Last arrival. We'll obviously feature the Qantas A380 takeoff as well. And then it's time to wrap up the show for the day. Look at this. What a way to end the show.
Qantas 739, contact departures, g'day.
Departures, Qantas 739, g'day.
Oh, butter.
67, line up, runway 16 right.
Line up 16 right, Qantas 467.
Oh, yeah, they did that nice. Smooth as anything there from the Atlas 74.
463 tower. 75, 50, okay, right. Lima would be good. If not, Alpha 5 with no delay.
Oh, Alpha 5. That's a long way down there. Ashley Hughes dropping in a $2 super chat. Thank you so much there, Ash. Nice to see you once again on the show. Another great dream, Tim. Thanks as always. Yeah, look, Ash, I won't lie. Not my best. But, you know, given the circumstances, not my worst either. Whoop, that's not the one I wanted. That's not either. That's the one. Oh, there we go. Atlas going all the way down to Alpha 5 by the looks of things. And they'll get their marching orders onto ground frequency 126.5 very shortly. Thank you so much there, Ash, for the dropping in the 2. And oh, you've also dropped in a gifted membership there as well. Thank you, Ash. And a warm welcome to the lucky recipient. There we go. Thank you there, Ash. Oh, look, H-Man. You know what? They're like it's like a 2-for-1 deal. Hang on, we've got Ashley, and then if it'll pop up on screen, doesn't want to. What's going on, H-Man?
Just off line 20, 040 degrees, 12 knots, tarmac 5, from a 126 right, clear to land.
126 right, clear to land, just sub 520.
There we go, H-Man dropping in a gifted membership as well. All my gear needs to go into a freezer after the show. It's lost the plot. Thank you there, H-Man. Hey, always a pleasure to see this guy in the chat there as well. Always a pleasure. Is that someone over at the hot dog stand viewing point? Looks like there is. Looks like there's a group of people actually. They'll have to let us know if they're watching the show. I hope not, though. They should be watching the aircraft.
Qantas 467, contact departure today.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh, hello there, Blake. Blake, colleague and local resident.
Velocity 862, number 1 to super at the full length, line up.
Close friend of mine there, dropping in a $3 super chat. Hello there, mate. What's with the display photo? We're gonna have to talk about that one later, I think. We're gonna have to sort you out a new one. I don't know about that one. Oh dear. I think I don't know what your lovely missus will have to say about that one. That's I'll tell you what, very handsome. Always a pleasure, mate. Lovely to see you, and a nice surprise. I didn't expect to see you here. Sometimes I see a few of the other Yahoos, but yeah, it's yeah, nice to see you. Nice to see you making an appearance. My my poor old equipment's had just about enough. I'm struggling to even press to bring up the messages here. We're getting there. We're getting a result. Qantas 1 lining up. Speedbird taxiing out as well. I think we're going to have to forfeit Speedbird. I've got a hard finish time of 4:45, and then I've got to get out the door. I've got to be home in an hour's time. If I'm not home in an hour's time, I won't have a home. Wendy dropping in a $2 super chat for a lemonade. I'm going to take you up on that offer, Wendy, in about 15 minutes, I think. There is no doubt about it. What a beautiful day for an ice cold lemonade as well. Thank you there, Wendy. Kind and thoughtful. All right, here we go. Qantas 1, they're off to London via Singapore today. Let's enjoy this one together. Our last fully featured takeoff of the day. Here we go. Try and turn that up for you.
Just on 720 with 070 degrees, 12 knots.
Blue Lotus is coming. Any Tower Air Channel 173 Heavy, visual port runway 163.
Channel 173 Heavy, Sydney Tower.
Ah, beautiful. And I know you can hear those CF6 engines there in the background. That is from our beautiful Atlas Air 747-400. They're sniffing out a parking bay at the moment. Righto, what time is it? It's 4:43. We've timed it well, folks. All right, a couple of messages are there to read up on in the chat. We've got Air China as well about to arrive. There we go. We'll put a few little bit of music on for you while we wrap up the show. Oh dear. Hey folks, I hope you've enjoyed the show today. It's been such a wonderful, wonderful showing, especially the water cannon salute. That was an absolute highlight. If not, potentially of the year. That was really cool. Hey, massive shout out as well to our friends here at Rydges Sydney Airport Hotel for hosting the show once again. We all know we could not have these views if it weren't for the folks here at the hotel for inviting us once again.
720 left to Bravo 10, contact ground, g'day.
Oh, beautiful. Love the Atlas, all right. I've got to catch up on the chat now. We'll enjoy the A330 just in the meantime. Karen Butler, a new member of the show as well. Welcome there, Karen. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana, Karen. Lovely to have a new member in the chat. We've got Tim Waring as well. Tim's been a member with us for 31 months. Oh man, there's too much happening. There's too much happening. I'm going to get in trouble here. Good on you there, Tim. Oh, here we go. Izzy dropping in a $15 super chat straight to the Ice Cold Beverage Fund today. Tim, you and I are from the same dance music era. Dash Berlin is my favourite. Sydney will always be sky blue. Bring Matt back to Sydney. Hey, Matt's going to be back. He's going to be back January 17th for the event.
463, line up runway 16 right.
It's going to be a whole big congregation, and we want you there. Izzy, are you coming to the event? I know there's a couple of viewers that are staying here the night. What do you reckon? Yeah, you know what, Izzy? I've seen Dash Berlin live. I saw him live. Long time ago, though. I think it was like 2000... Oh, when would it have been? Oh, gee whiz, about 2012, I think it was. Long time ago. Good on you there, Izzy.
China 173, contact ground 126, decimal 5.
I'm going to have to cut the music. There's too much sound going on here. Oh. Righto. A few further messages there to catch up in the chat. We've got Kaj dropping in a gifted membership. Thank you there very much, Kaj. Right at the end of the show.
449 Delta Tower.
I very much appreciative. Very much appreciate that. Karen Glenn. Oh, nice to have you back, Karen. Karen's been a member with us for 32 months there in the penthouse and sending a couple of love hearts there to the SydSquad family. Thank you so much there, Karen Glenn. Lovely to have your company back on the show. It's been a long time, I think. Long time between drinks. And Canberra Queen. Canberra Queen's booked her tickets to the event. Looking forward to it. Enough for a few ice cubes. Yeah, it is this day and age, right? $10 for a flavoured beverage these days. What's doing there? Oh dear.
Velocity 658 tower, g'day.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, listen, folks. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right, it's time to go. I'm 2 minutes. I've gone 2 minutes overtime. Actually, we'll give you a view downtown. There we go. Love that view. All right, I'm all caught up in the chat there, I think. Finally. Don't throw any... Heather Easton, she's throwing a curly one at me. Come on, Heather, I'm trying to... I'm trying to wrap the show up here. For Speedbird, Tim, thanks. There you go, Heather. There she is. It's about the best I can do for you, Heather. I've got to go. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. Oh, dear. All right, hey, folks.
Julie 449, Delta assign, sending right 2101, wait for no 16 right.
Big shout out to our mods. Hey mods, give us a wave there in the chat if you're a moderator of the show. I want to give you a personal SydSquad shout out to our wonderful mods that are active there in the chat today. You've done a wonderful job. It's been a very, very tricky day for me today. I'm sweating like an absolute animal. But it's been worth it. That water cannon salute made it all worth it. Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, make sure you hit the like button on today's show. The freest way, of course, let me move that just out of the sun there a bit. There we go. The freest way to support the channel, and the only way that we ever encourage is to hit that like button, so that will be much appreciated. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, completely free to do. Once again, the two freest ways to support the channel, the only ways that we ever encourage. Once more, if you haven't already and you'd like to come to the Rydges event, we've got tickets on sale now already via the eventbrite.com website on the SydSquad Facebook page. You can head over to our Facebook page, or you can head to the chat. It's pinned up the top of the chat there for you. I'm sure that one of the moderators will type in !event, and the Nightbot will send that link up for you. And you can head over there. You can check out all the details, what to expect on the night. There's going to be a few little hors d'oeuvres, a few little bits and pieces for you, a couple of drinks. The bar's going to be open. There's going to be giveaways, prizes, a little bit of fundraising for our friends at Little Wings. Speaking of Little Wings, the CEO of Little Wings is going to be there, Claire. She's going to be there to talk about what Little Wings are all about and why we are so proud to support them as well. So myself, Matt, Kurt are going to be there. There'll be a few little other bits and pieces there as well. So look, folks, I gotta go. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. Big shout out to my lovely wife as well for holding the fort at home while I can come out and cover the show. I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. I think. Rydges, Little Wings, mods, members, viewers, like button, subscribe button. I'm out the door. I'll see you on the next one, folks. Don't know when it's going to be. I'm sure Kurt will be itching to get back out here. All right, folks. I'm out the door. I'll see you on the next one. If I can get a word in. Here we go, Heather. Righto. We already had that one. Let's go. All right, see everybody. My pleasure. My pleasure. Hey, as well, everyone that's sent through a super chat, a membership anniversary, become a new member, drop some gifted memberships. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, see everyone. Bye for now.
Velocity 428 south. Speedbird 16, contact departures, good day.
Sydney Tower, Fiji 916 heavy with.
Fiji 916 heavy tower. Velocity 658, assign sitting right 210, line up and wait, runway 16 right.
Right 210, line up and wait 16 right, velocity 658.